Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to discuss the remaining parts of the brain that includes the cerebellum, pons, medulla oblongata, spinal cord, and thalamus, hypothalamus. In previous video, we already discussed the major main part of the brain that is cerebrum. So first we'll see the cerebellum part. Here the red mark is indicating the cerebellum portion. Cerebellum is not that much big size compared to cerebrum part, but it has a main function in the brain. Next we'll see the location of cerebellum. The term cerebellum is from Latin meaning the little brain. It is the part of the hindbrain situated in the posterior cranial fossa. It is also present behind the pons and medulla oblongata, which is separated from the two structure by the cavity of fourth ventricles. It is converted by tentorium cerebelli and it is connected to the brainstem by three cerebellar pendulates. In adult weight, the ratio between cerebellum and cerebrum is 1:10. In infants, it is 1:20, which consists of two laterally large hemispheres which are united by midline vermis. Cerebellar surface is divided by the numerous curved transversely fissures, giving it a laminated appearance. Around this one conspicuous fissures, horizontal fissures extends the round dorsolateral border of each hemispheres from middle cerebellar peduncles to valvula, separating superior and inferior surface of the cerebellum. Next one, deepest fissure in the vermis is primary fissure, which curves ventrolaterally in the superior surface of cerebellum to meet horizontal fissures. In primary fissures divided the cerebellum into anterior and posterior lobes. This is the zoomed image of the cerebellum. It shows exactly like a medulla and cortex, two parts. The inner side is medulla and the outer portion is cortex, like kidney images. Cerebellum consists of outer layer of the grey matter, it is known as cortex, and the inner layer of the white matter, that is known as medulla. The medullary core is composed of incoming and outgoing fibers projecting to and form a cerebellar cortex. In medullary core also contains the nucleus of the cerebellum, which are 4 in number. In medullary core, 4 cerebellum nucleus is there. In the cerebellum, there are 3 lobes is there. First one is flocculonodular lobe. Next is anterior lobe. Third one is posterior lobe. See in the superior surface image that pink color indicates the anterior lobe and green color indicates the posterior lobe, and the inferior surface that skin color indicates the flocculonodular lobe. Next is the functions of cerebellum. The cerebellum is involved in the coordination of voluntary motor movement and balance and equilibrium and muscle tone it maintains. And damage to the cerebellum can lead to loss of coordination of the motor movement, the inability to judge the distance and inability to perform rapid alternating movements. It becomes movement tremor and tendency towards falling and weak muscles and slurred speech and abnormal eye movement. இப்போ ஒருத்தவங்களுக்கு ஆக்சிடெண்ட் ஆயிருக்கு, எங்கள் கை காலில் எங்கேயுமே அடி இல்லை, பிரெயினில் மட்டும்தான் அடின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஆனால் அவங்களால கை காலை மூவ் பண்ண முடியாது, அவங்க ஒழுங்காக பேச முடியாது, கண்ணத்தில் ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஸோ இந்த கண்டிஷன்ஸ் எல்லாமே பார்த்திங்கன்னா அந்த சின்ன போர்ஷன்னு சொல்கிறோம் பார்த்திங்களா செரிபெல்லம், அந்த போர்ஷனில் ஏதாவது ப்ராப்ளம் இருந்துச்சுன்னா மட்டும்தான் இந்த மாதிரிலாம் நடக்கும். இந்த சின்ன ஏரியா தான் நம்மளோட கோஆர்டினேஷன் அண்ட் மூமெண்ட்டை ஜட்ஜ் பண்ணுது. So we all say cerebellum is the little brain because it has an important role in motor control, coordination, precision, timing of movement and motor learning. Next one is hypothalamus. Hypothalamus contains a pituitary gland. Here the green color indicates the hypothalamus, and which is the brain control and the normal secretion of the thyroid hormones, which is turned control metabolism. And here the pituitary gland secretes the many hormones. Most of the hormones are secreted only in the anterior and posterior pituitary glands. Next one is the brainstem. The brainstem is the most primitive part of the brain and controls the basic functions of the life like breathing, heart rate, swallowing, reflex to sight or sound, sweating and blood pressure, sleep and balance. All the regular life functions it should done. Here there are the three major sections, that is the midbrain, pons and medulla oblongata. In brain, this region is called whole brain stem. Here the midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata, hypothalamus and thalamus are included. Here thalamus and hypothalamus is collectively called diencephalon, which takes that violet color part, and that green colorful part that takes the brain stem. Separately seen midbrain, pons and medulla oblongata one by one. Blood supply for the brainstem. First of all is midbrain, posterior central cerebral artery and superior cerebellar artery, basilar artery. In pons, the superior cerebellar artery, anterior inferior cerebellar artery and basilar artery. In medulla oblongata, posterior inferior cerebellar artery and basilar vertebral and anterior and posterior spinal arteries. It's located at the cranial nerve 3 to 4 and temporopontine and frontopontine fibers and corticospinal and corticonucleus fibers, red nucleus and medial and trigeminal laminations and medial longitudinal fasciculus and substantia nigra. Next one is pons. Further down the brainstem is this pons, which relays the sensory information between the cerebellum and cerebrum, like a cerebellum for balances and cerebrum for conscious awareness. Pons takes place 5, 6, 7, 8 cranial nerves in MTSL. M means medial lemnicus and T trigeminal lemnicus, S spinal lemnicus and L lateral lemnicus. Next one is medial longitudinal fasciculus, reticular formation and corticospinal and corticonuclear tract. All familiar with the medulla oblongata. At the base of the brainstem is the medulla oblongata, which contains the cardiac, respiratory, vomiting and vasomotor. Vasomotor in the sense blood vessel construction. It controls the nerves that affect the heart rate, blood pressure and breathing. Damage here causes the coma. Swelling from the injury causes the pressure, which can damage this area, which can cause a coma. Transverse section of medulla oblongata. It takes 9, 10, 11, 12 cranial nerves and medial lemnicus and corticospinal tract, medial longitudinal fasciculus, reticular formation, spinothalamic tract and spinocerebellar tract. Limbic system. The limbic system is the area of the brain that regulates the emotion and memory. It directly connects the lower area and higher brain functions. Its components are cingulate gyrus, fornix, anterior thalamic nuclei and hypothalamus, amygdaloid nucleus and hippocampus and parahippocampus portions. The purple color indicates the limbic system circulation. Functions of limbic system. It exactly like fears. Fear in the sense F indicates fear, food habits, E emotion and endocrine control, A anger and or recent memory, and S is sexual behavior and smell. Smell in the sense olfaction. Let's imagine while we are seeing someone, we imagine like why people are getting very angered or very emotional. Today we'll know the answer for it because their limbic system works fastly and highly. From here we'll finish the structure and function of the brain. Our today's assignment was among the brain parts, which parts you like and explain that. Give the reason why you like that part mostly. Any doubts? Comment me at any time. Thank you.